Lawrence, the tabby cat, was looked after by a nice person for many years at an abandoned farm. He'd learnt to avoid crowds and fend for himself out in the wilderness. Beneath his cautious exterior was a tender, kind spirit. He arrived at Tabby's place, a cat shelter, at the age of 12, hoping for a better life. His large claws and majestic visage gave the impression that he was a small puma. As staff showed him to his new room, he turned heads and drew new fans. Lawrence was surrounded by warmth, companionship, and an unending supply of enrichment items for the first time in his life. With an elegant exterior and a sensitive interior, Lawrence required a secure haven with a person who could help him come out of his shell. The Dream family's hearts were captured by the tabby after months of care at the refuge. Lawrence was introduced to Mark and Susan on the day they took Rainy, the cat, home from Tabby's place last year. Lawrence was never far from their thoughts as long as he was on the adoption list. They returned around the new year, prepared to re-adopt. Lawrence touched them instantly, as though he had been waiting for them. He and his kitty friend Yuki made their way to his forever home. For the first few days, Lawrence was a little anxious, but he was comforted by a familiar routine. He grew very close to his humans, giving them all the love and care a kitten could give. Lawrence puts his face deep into his people's hearts and uses his large paws to create cookies whenever he needs affection and attention. Despite being a little older and moving a little more slowly, he has a golden heart. Thanks for watching.